Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting edition of The Cubicle, Saturday morning cartoon edition. I'm your host, Caladonis, and today we're doing Dungeon Defenders. Now, I've previously done this one using different classes. Wow, that sound is like blowing me away. So, I really enjoy the mage. I've tried out, I think that one's the initiate or something. She's a more powerful mage. I really like this guy. Baal. But, he's plant life. I don't think I really did much with her. The summoner is okay, but you have no actual attack. It's just all summons doing the work. So, it kind of limits you. My Kefka is a joker. Or jester. And the attacks are extremely random. But this morning we're gonna go with... I named her Faye. She's the Guardian. This is a brand new class. Oh, it was the Apprentice. That was the other one. Some of them wind up not being able to put out any type of damage. And others, well, they wind up not being able to put out much defense, so...
Etheria.
Yeah, we don't have to watch that again. Let's go. I do enjoy these tower defense type games, like All Orcs Must Die. That's a fun one. Similar concept, except you only have one character to choose from. So we always start at that level 1. Not real potent. But... oh, no, that's the wrong one. There we go. Summon defenses. What do we have? Holy cannon, Batman. Cool. She gets cannons. Wow, look at that jump. She's got some ups. The athleticism. No range, though. That's a little sad. Well, we'll get these cannons set up. See if they're effective or if she's just another dud class for me. I mean, they all have their benefits. Some of them are just more support than solo leveling. Alright. Ready to rock and roll. Bring it on. Okay. Solid melee attack. I like it. Who wants some? You gotta get them up. Took one of them out and it kind of sounded like a crying baby. Ooh. Gotta get some more towers for defense. It'd be nice when I can have more towers. Because I think the next unlocked tower is... Ooh, nice. My next unlocked tower, I believe, is also an offensive one. And then I get into the defense ones. Yeah, the obelisk and the owl nest is offensive. I wonder what Holy Cannon's range is going to wind up being. Because that Wyvern level will absolutely just chew it up. And that's a good spot for you. I mean, 19 enemies. I doubt any of them are even going to make it to the cannons, but you never know. Ooh, that's a cool katana. Aw. I wanted the cool katana, but it's no bueno. And that should do it. And let's go. Y'all are making some weird noises. Maybe they will. Oh, he shot me. You believe that? Ooh. That is absolutely a level up, and I will absolutely take it. But I still don't have access to the next level of defense. But since I'm not really worried about it... Oh yeah, and I've got that super cool mana bank for all my other playthroughs. That's a huge benefit. Whatever you don't use from one playthrough to the next just gets banked. Not saying that your level 1 will be able to pick up where you left off, but it'll at least be able to not have to start on the first level. Unless you wanted to. Which I kind of did. Because that's how I feel out their power level. really need any more cannons, and I can't upgrade the cannons I have, so it's kind of limited as to what I can do right now. Lots of setup. Then any of the rubbish I don't wear gets thrown away. Ready for the next phase. Let's go. Ooh, I think this one's gonna have some big boys. Oh, ag! Ag! You get a bigger bonus if you don't get hit. And I'm not doing a good job of not getting hit. Admittedly, I do prefer it when I have the option to have a ranged attack. Oh, that guy dropped a sword. Ooh. Did I level up enough to do a different defense? No. 6. Blast. Foiled again. Yes, come to me, my precious jewels. Ooh. That looks cool. That's better. That's better. In those early stages, everything's pretty much better than the thing you just got. But having discerning taste at level 1 through 5 is really not necessary. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rawhide. I don't think we're gonna see AJ this morning because last night he was sounding like he wanted to challenge me to a drinking contest, and I was not down for that lifestyle. But no, last night's stream of Monster Hunter was a lot of fun. And honestly, the animations for that game are pretty awesome. I'm excited. Oof. Man. Blew that one. Oh, that hurts. But I can heal. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're gonna have to do some balancing with this class, because these cannons are amazing. I don't know how they handle range, but... Ah, you're out of range. Rude. I barely heard it. These things have a huge amount of life. I'm all about the towers. I mean, it's tower defense, so... Personally, I think it's very beneficial to start a new character and just take them through the levels like normal. Helps you get a feel for them. Otherwise, you could die. And we don't want that. We only want victories. Well, alright then, Pilgrim. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do against aerial units, but I feel like that's where the obelisk comes into play. So, as soon as I get to a level with aerial units, I will absolutely find out. Not gonna lie, I really want to jump to the demon fight, but I would lose. I just don't have the guts for it. What? Ah. I pushed the button too fast. And now, the final level. Prepare thyself for war. Oh. Man, I should just let the cannons handle this, because I am just getting in the way. Oh, there it is. Heal thyself, scoundrel. Yeah, archers are bad news. Is that level 6? Yeah! Level 6. But I don't think I can actually make the obelisk tower, because I feel like it's... Oh, no, it's 130. Perfect. I can just barely make it. My lucky stompers. think this is how I go back to the tavern. No. How do I go to the flipping tavern? There we go. Tavern! It's tavern time.
My prices are not negotiable.
Cool. But I do want the pet. I want that pet. I don't want the level 1 pet. So let's see. It's been a minute.
I'm sure your bag feels lighter. And sold to the highest bidder.
And then Suda.
Come again,
Oh no, I wanted Young. Dang it. Ah. My money. My money's all gone. And I bought the wrong pet. Oh, let's go. Once you assign a pet, it's on that tune. That'll take me to 120. She has a seriously high jump, so getting over the turrets will be no problem. Oh, open it. Holy cannon. And then holy cannon. That holy cannon is holy carp. It's powerful. It's got that boom boom pow. Aha, there's more. I think that's all the more I'm getting. Alright, sword fighting my way through. That's my weak flank, so I gotta protect it. Although, I could probably do this with just the hero. She has some tremendous attack power. Well, you got cannoned. Who's next? No, seriously, who's next? Okay, there we go. Wow. Yeah, I'm digging this class. I mean, a little bit of range would not hurt anybody. Oh. damage, more health, lots of damage. Right there. I almost feel like I should point them in opposite directions to get, like, cross-eyed look, but definitely crossing the paths of fire. Ooh. Man, I want to give her a katana so bad. Obelisk. Oh, well, aren't you intrusive? Wow. That thing's really intrusive. It's huge, so yay. But it's... like, you really can't see what else is going on. They don't call it an obelisk for nothing. That's a big boy. Ah, killing me. Okay, so I think I looted all the chests, and I still don't have enough for another obelisk. But, let's go. Sup, punks? Can't handle this. Oh, yay. I summon Obelisk the Tormentor. And it takes significantly longer, Yugi. That's better. Wow. Wild, guys. Just wild. And another Obelisk the Tormentor. Or just the Goblin Slayer. Haha. And another obelisk. Ooh, this round's gonna have a lot. I kind of can't wait to play more Monster Hunter. It was fun. I liked it. I like this game too. Obviously, I keep playing it, but the fact that it's not a dead game after so long is really awesome. Wow. They're one-shotting the big dudes? That is wild. That is very, very wild. I mean, this isn't even about my character being strong at all. This is about these towers just handling their business. Can I? Yeah, I can. Let's go. Hooey. That's gonna be a powerful obelisk. Realizing that quality versus quantity. I do like me some quantity, but hooey. The quality of that firepower is just irreplaceable. And then let's upgrade. Upgrade complete. Yeah, that's all the chests. Let's go. She has such a huge jump. Thank goodness. That was gonna be close. Man, those cannons have this under control. Not repair. I want to upgrade. This may be one of the beefiest classes. They're probably gonna have to nerf this because it's way too powerful. Somebody put the hurt on me. Whoa! Too much going on over there. Might as well beef up some holy cannons, right? Phew. Alright. Just upgrade that holy cannon. Bam. Look at that. Next level, I'm probably gonna have to get them a little bit of health, but honestly, they're pretty solid. I don't know if they really need me. I'm just here like the janitor of the towers, not the purveyor of punishment. Oh, wow. Really need to upgrade this one. There we go. Now all the obelisks are upgraded, and it's just the regular cannons. And I don't really hang on to any of the drops if I can't use it right then and there. Then I'm probably not gonna. Sweet. I can hold all these too. I'm feeling very optimistic that I'm gonna make it through this one. Usually this is where I have a hang up. Alright, let's go. Hooey. There's gonna be an ogre coming too, so something to be mindful of. Wow. These guys are above my pay grade. Perfect. Now I can upgrade my holy cannon. I say, holy cannon. Yeep. I mean, everything's upgraded to level 2, so I should be able to just plow right through these guys. Well, good morning, AJ. I didn't think you would see the light of the morning after last night. Oh no. Did they drop? They dropped the ogre. Yeah. Man, that. Oh, wow. You, sir, are a champion among champions. Well, I can promise you, you would absolutely win in our contest of champions. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll take that one. Yeah, and it's a poisonous. Hey, I finally got to use a katana, and it's poisonous. You were trying to challenge me. You were absolutely trying to challenge me to a drink off, and I was like, no, that's not a good idea. Ooh, I'm getting close to the Magus quarters, and then the... I really gotta stop using that. And then the alchemical library. Ha ha!
Hey, welcome back.
Ooh, man, I wish I could get Simba. He's just a weem away. But he's also extremely expensive.
I'm sure your bag feels lighter.
Oh, I definitely should just equip Lung when I can. I can't believe I bought the wrong one. That just makes me sad.
I hope you won't miss these items.
Jaeger bombs. Oh my goodness, sir. No. You are, certainly beyond my skill set when it comes to that. That one just gives an area effect. That's not real great. This one boosts the character a lot, gives an area effect, speeds it up, and boosts an ability. Erg. Yeah, you know that's really bad for your heart, right? I'm just looking out for you, bucko. It's really bad for you. The upper helps keep you awake, while the downer helps keep you mellow. Mm-mm. Anyone who's seen Requiem for a Dream will know this cannot end well. Just don't get your arm cut off in Georgia. Of course the cartoons do, but I surely hope you don't allow animators to tell you how to live your life. Because they, in fact, are not trying to do that. They're just trying to entertain you. I don't know if I necessarily set these cannons up the way I usually do, but... The other class that I did a lot of running around with just to test it out, I didn't realize how much running around I did with it till I was level 20 and the thing just destroyed everything. It was wonderful. And it was all plant-based, so, you know, vegan friendly. I'm sad you don't play this with me either. But the invitation was already made. Ow. Ow. How is his reach unnatural? Ah. Yes, I know, I'm wounded. It's vibrating. I know you're more of an evening person. You're a night owl with your hoo-hoo. That was meant to sound more like an owl that I'm talking about weird body parts. Put another cannon here. Since they can only come from the front. Oh, here we go. Increase that attack rate, damage, and area of effect. I suppose the other question is... well, you know, if I'm jonesing for your tatas, we have a whole nother boundary to cross with our friendship. And frankly, I don't know if it's a healthy one, so... Alright, so now I need to summon the obelisk. Wait, nudge, nudge, get out of here. You're a bad man. Yeah, I'm really digging this class. Do you even own this game? Because I feel like you might just be giving me crap for a game you don't own. Oh, you own 1 and 2? Yeah, we had this conversation. I'm old and I forget things. Yeah, we did have this conversation, and you liked 2 better than 1. Oh good, it'll let me put it there. Well, I appreciate the fact that they made it 2. I just wish it was more like 1. I feel like they strayed away from the formula too much, and it should have just been called a different game. And unfortunately, in the gaming industry, that does happen, where they're like, hey, look at game number 2, and it's like, that's a different game, sir. What were you hoping to accomplish with this? Alright. I don't think it's Wyvern Town yet. Ha ha! Have at ye! Oh, swing and a miss. What you got? This cannon. Oh my god, it's so good. It's just so good. I haven't even unlocked any of the stuff that actually buffs you yet. I kind of feel like I put that obelisk in the wrong place. There we go. I mean, not that it much matters, but these cannons are tearing it up. Okay. I don't feel like this spot has as much defense. There we go. Yeah, now the wyverns are gonna show up. Last by Adam Clay. Alright, put another holy cannon there. Straying away from the game-winning formula here. It's building way too much of everything. Ugh. The way I design these, I could play with someone and they wouldn't even have to worry about building turrets or towers. I could just handle towers all day long. Because I don't buff up my person at all except to give them health so they don't die in one hit. Everything else is just bringing the pain. In this class, if I can unlock the top 2 towers, they're both buff towers. Actually, yeah, I can't do the owl nest yet. Well, at some point we should probably play it together. Because I would enjoy that. Alright, here we go. Round 4. Fight. Did I accidentally equip something I didn't mean to? I think I did. Maybe not. It's a straight sword, but it works. Ha! God, that cannon is so good. They're gonna have to patch it because it's a game-breaking. This build is so game-breaking. Until they do, I'm just gonna enjoy it in all its glory. This is just too good. And the splash damage of the holy cannons is just devastating. Devastating. No core damage, no damage to my person. Although I do believe there's going to be more wyverns, and my obelisk shoots kind of slow. But I do kind of wish, like, the crystals that fall off the side into the lava wouldn't just get disintegrated. Because that can't always be helped. If you use the cannons, you just lose it. I do believe I played this a couple of times years and years ago with a friend of mine, and he played as the knight because he wanted to get in there and get messy with it. Which is fine. You know, get in there, get messy with it, do your thing. And he would put out bumpers in front of my mage towers, so they'd get extra hits before enemies got through. But I do explicitly recall him getting annoyed with me because I wouldn't fight. I'd just run around and build towers, repair towers. It wasn't until, like, level 6 that I realized I had an offensive attack. And I'm like, oh, I'm here. I'll help you now. You're not alone. But yeah, either you keep pace with your person, or you keep pace with your towers, or you grind a lot. There's not really a whole lot of other options there. That's right, you stupid wyverns. Stay off my lawn. Dadgum wyverns trying to step on my lawn. Yeah, every wyvern that dies, the gems are lost. That stinks. Wahoo! I am playing a dangerous game. Dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight is not the way to go. Bam! Oh, yeah, that's right. Because the obelisk also coats them in oil, so they take more damage. Oh, I don't have 200 yet. Wahoo! Sup, chumps? Just cutting through them. Oh man, I'm just watching stuff fall off the edge. Alright. Now we gotta get some of these cannons upgraded before the ogre shows up. Don't need Shrek coming over here wrecking all my stuff. Und he will. Und he will. I just can't remember which way he comes from. I think it's this way. If it's not, well, that's unfortunate. Upgrade these cannons. Eek. I don't think I have enough. I do not have enough. No. Oh. Final wave. Oh, God. Yeah, there we go. I kind of wish I could angle the camera a little bit better. But that's just more to see where the wyverns are coming from. Because I know at this wave, they come, like, 4 at once. I don't think it's right away. Dang it. Really? There. Gotta get those cannons all the way. Dang it. There we go. Keep coming over before I have the 200 necessary. Head on. Alright, the ogre's here. Buff him if you got him. Woo! Alright, ogre's down. Ogre is down. Took a little bit of a beating there, but give him some more health, better area effect, definitely more speed. I'm playing this on Steam. I know that sounded more like a question and uncertainty, but yes, I'm playing it on Steam because they don't have this one on the Xbox anymore. Either you had it beforehand and you still do, or you can't get it. Because I was unable to find this version of it on Xbox. Oh man, I have Sephiroth's sword. I'm stoked. Well, I'm gonna say it's Sephiroth's sword. It is kind of long. Long enough. So you could play. There is absolutely nothing stopping you.
You're quite the master banker.
Ooh. Ooh. But the tiger. Nan hanya, wanna get that pet animal.
I'll have a lot of sorting to do after this is all over.
Yeah, you got a lot of sartin to do after this is all over.
I'll always give you a fair price.
I mean, it does give a boost to the actual player, so I suppose I could give it to my hero. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. With a poison sword. Got a little excited there. Dungeon Defenders Awakened? I don't believe so. Oh. Man, my neck sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies right now. Yeah, I would give the Guardian class a very high accolades for its what was I doing? I was doing this. For its offensive powers, defensive abilities, even though I haven't unlocked any defensive abilities. It's just good. It hits like a truck. I did not angle those other cannons correctly. That's gonna hurt. Well, they might still catch him. Because this one has the big boss. If I do Holy Cannon like this, should still catch him. Then another Holy Cannon in a this-a-ways direction should also catch him. Good. Gunfire Reborn. What kind of game is Gunfire Reborn? I know that seems like I'm asking a very generic question, but I know nothing about it, so generic. Ready for combat. Is it tower defense? Is it run and gun, hack and slash? Get stupefied? Roguelike short adventure co-op with up to 4 players. Okay. So, you know, my cup of tea, for sure. Haha! My powers have grown! Oh, he's poisoned. Oh, he's poisoned too. Aw, you didn't make the cut. But that's okay, guys. That's okay. Not everybody can be a champion. What's up, dragon? Top of the early afternoon to you. Had to double check and see what time it was. Just doing a little Dungeon Defenders early on this Saturday morning. Early for those of us who like to sleep. Right on. Now I'm trying out a new class that actually dropped very recently. I think it dropped on the 19th, so this is like brand new, and it is incredibly broken. I love it. It's too good. It's just too good. Oh, I don't have any more gems laying around, do I? Gems? Gems? Anybody die a horrible death somewhere? Alms for the poor? No. Oh, looks like, unfortunately, I gutted him out. I have to build another cannon next round. Darn. I really enjoy the color scheme that I slapped on her. Like, looks like she's about to kill Aerith. Eh. Woo! Ah, yes. Loading screens. Everyone's favorite. Although, you know who had some of the best loading screens? Elder Scrolls Skyrim. You had interactive stuff. Like, even Fallout 4. You could interact with the loading screen, so it's not just boring sitting there waiting for your game to load. I feel like that takes way too many resources to do, but by gum, more power to them for doing it. So what kind of mod pack are you working on? I'm curious. I don't want to swap it out, but its stats are not really much better. I'll store it. I like this sword. I want to keep the appeal. You know, I think this is designed to be that. Wow. That sounds like a huge task. I mean, modding it as a whole sounds like a huge task, but... I've seen memes where people are, saying what you think hacking and coding looks like and what it actually looks like. It's just boring. But you're doing it for the end result, so... Ooh, automation. Let's go. Give me some enemies. Oh yeah, now that I have this little dragon flying around, it's not so bad. He can get everybody upset. I can honestly say I have not really modded anything outside of my old Diablo, not Diablo, Baldur's Gate, the first Baldur's Gate. But that was just changing a command line. Nothing too exciting. One command line versus what you guys work on is nothing. Drop in that ever-flowing bucket. Wow. That is a lot of commitment to Minecraft. It is definitely a drug game for some folks. Its effects were wasted on me, unfortunately. I just never really got into it. I tried. I mean, create mode is interesting until, you know, you've spent hours and realized you built something. It's like, well, you know, but what else did I do? I didn't save the Mushroom Kingdom. I've given it many tries, but I also have it for every one of my consoles that can support it. Obviously, my Sega Genesis cannot, but it's just, I don't know. It's one of those games where I could not figure out the appeal. And I do not in any way disparage those who enjoy it, because you know what? If you find fun in a game, awesome. That's what it was designed for. Well. Oh, now I have a Buster Sword. Well, I suppose that's fine. I know. Maybe if I stand on the crystal, I can put it where I want it. Yeah. Because I know the boss is going to show up there, and I absolutely want to blast him into oblivion as soon as he shows up, so I don't have to actually fight him. I liked my katana better. Well, regardless of your love of Minecraft, I carry no ill will. You're safe. I may not live stream it. I may not even play it. You're gonna convert me. Oh, man. Good luck. Have you met our Lord and Savior, Steve? Oh, look at you not being all leveled up. Gotta fix that. That thing has a huge splash radius. The two games that I've actually spent the most amount of time invested in have been Dead by Daylight, surprisingly, and Final Fantasy XIV. Well, I guess Elden Ring has been creeping up in the number of hours spent, but... And I'm actually starting to explore some of the mods for that one, because I'd love to co-op the game without invaders. That would be amazing. I feel like too tarnished would be amazing. I've only ever been summoned to assist, so... Okay. So, a wild fun fact is, I do not enjoy PvP games, but I do enjoy Dead by Daylight. And that's actually more of a recent conversion, because I stopped trying to play as a survivor, and I just strictly went killer, and that was fun. So I've logged quite a few hours in the game that way. Plus, I initially got into it when it was COVID time, and I couldn't really go anywhere or do anything, so... I feel like the thing that makes PvP worthwhile is having good, like, consistent people. Like, you have your group. It's almost like a bowling league, you know? I don't like being competitive, but you want to do well because it's your group, and if somebody shows up and is just beyond your skill set, it's, oh well. Take some of the pressure out of it. But I actually didn't like Dead by Daylight for the longest time because it just felt too sweaty of a game. And to be fair, it was. And now I feel like it's even more so. But I have yet to find a new group of people to play with, so... Not sweaty for me, I'm just a killer. That's fair. I could see that as a reality. You know, when the group falls apart, you don't have it anymore. The camaraderie's gone. That's what drives you to play and enjoy the game. If you lose that, you kind of lose the foundation of it. Like, I tried PUBG, and that was one of the worst games I've ever played because I had an abusive team member that just cut me down. Like, I didn't know what guns were good. I started the match with shoes on, and apparently that was not a thing you do. Like, I knew nothing about this game, and he just made it a terrible experience for me, and that's what I think about when I think about PUBG. I feel like it could have been a good game, but, you know, not having good camaraderie kind of ruins it. You know, when you have those people that reassure you, like, hey, you got this, it's very different. Now, see, a bunch of bots, that would be ideal, because then you're not having a bunch of people to yell at you for not doing this or that, or whatever they feel you should be doing at that very moment that you are not doing accurately. Because that's frustrating. You know, you're trying to learn the ins and outs. You don't need anybody harshing your mellow. So I'm all for playing games. And guys, if you want to... If you ever want to play a game together... AJ, you keep making suggestions, but... time and a place, man. We'll play. I am down. We will make it happen. I might even live stream it. I might not. If you don't want it live streamed, I won't live stream it. It's fine. I enjoy friendship, camaraderie. I want to be the world's friend. That's all there is to it. I don't like it when people don't like me. That bothers me. So, if you want somebody to chill with, to play a game with, I'm in. Wouldn't it be wild if that guy did that and slit his own throat and then there was no boss fight? Oh, look. Best boss fight ever. Whew. I know AJ's not shy because you were on my stream last night. Because it was picking up Discord too. So, Mazel Tov. Welcome to your internet infamy. On a half-dead channel. But I do like to live stream, record, use it, especially if there's good material in there. Like, you just have some wacky crap go down. I want it recorded. So, Dragon, if you ever wanna jam, we can do that thing. This is also my favorite boss fight to farm. I usually come back here on repeat.
The Huntress, Squire.
Yeah. They look all beat up, but really, that was a cakewalk.
I hope you'll find something worthwhile.
Ah, not trying to jump at you, bro. Okay, what do we have here? First of all, is anything an upgrade? No upgrades. Yeah! Yeah! Demonic Training Blade. Let's go. Holy crap. That has some stats. Uh... We will give you more hero health, more tower health. I like this weapon. Equip it. Wait. No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to make sure there's nothing else. Look at that. Alright, we're moving through, we're moving through. I know there's some gargoyle. Yeah. Now the rest can be sold.
I'll always give you a fair price.
Will you, though? I'd really love to upsell you. Hooey! Look at that. Now that is a sword right there. That is a meaty piece of work. Wow. This can be first person. I've never really messed with the camera angles. Servants' quarters. This will be an interesting one. Alright. I will say that if you ever want to play, make sure you schedule it. Because I'm weird like that. If we don't have a time blocked out, or like pre-scheduled, it's probably not going to happen. Well, my Discord is currently under construction. I would say maintenance, but it hasn't been constructed yet. So it's basically just an empty room with 4 channels, depending on what's going on. But there's room for growth. I'm definitely going to be building that out more. There's AI functions I would like to add to it, but those are in the works, and they are awesome. Super excited as to the things that are being constructed. Definitely makes me eee. This one's trickier. Because I think I have to put the tower on the table. Yeah, I have to put the tower on the table, otherwise it can't hit him. And then they can come this way. So best bet is to just cut them off here. I'm trying to make it more than it needs to be at the moment. I will admit that that is what's happening with it. But I do want it to be... I want it to be something special. I want it to be a nice, safe place for people to hang. So that's more to come with that, but I at least have the Discord channel. So... I'm wanting to set it up so that anybody who follows is invited to the Discord, but anybody who's not following, kick bricks, I guess. I mean, it's that's not a nice way to put it, but at the same time, like, if you're not going to support the channel by doing something that's free, just, I don't need them in my Discord. And I don't want any harmful conversations in the Discord either, so the AI moderation is going to be implemented. Man, that sounded way harsher than I meant it to. But I actually added a couple of channels just for, like, if anybody on there wants to play certain games together, they can do it. I don't see you being a problem. But I know there are some people out there who thrive on bad feelings, so those are the ones I would like to squash before it even has a chance to take off, so. We're here to support each other as gamers, not cut each other down. I have lots of good messages. They don't always sound good. I suppose I could add another. Holy cannon! Well, you guys were busy here. Oh, yeah? And how did that go? This would be a very uninteresting story if that's where it stopped. Oh, no. That's no bueno. I was a part of a Discord group in the past, and every guy in this group was hitting on my girlfriend at the time. Granted, she was, you know, not turning down the extra attention, but it was real awkward real fast, and I was like, I'm not cool with any of this. Fortunately, now I don't have to worry about that. I lead the life of a monk. In Bud Light pajama pants. I don't think this one has an ogre. I don't think this one has an ogre. Oh man, now that I've realized, I think I'm going to schedule next week to do a game that was actually the first computer game I ever played. Oh, I'm going to have to do it. I'm absolutely going to have to do it. It was such a good game. Miles ahead of its time. Do either of you remember Sierra Entertainment? Sierra Entertainment was the only game studio I knew growing up. Because I had the one game. Such a good game. It's Conqueror 1086 AD. And basically, you're a knight. And your game difficulty is based on, you know, your starting stats, but also what you do throughout the game. Because you can, it starts out kind of D&D and rolls your stats for you, but you can re-roll as much as you want. Obviously, I always try and go for, you know, the jacked dude that can punch down a building. That's usually my goal, because that makes the game easier. But as you do stuff like participate in tournaments, you can build armies. You basically have first-person shooter without really having shooter, because it's mostly sword and shield. The crossbows are atrocious. You have your first-person shooter. You have your Warcraft 2, where you're controlling your units on the battlefield. You have your Civilization, where you're controlling your home. The game is real finicky, though, so if I tab out of it for any reason, it minimizes and won't bring the game back up. It has a number of flaws, I will admit, but it is an absolutely phenomenal game. I want to say it was from like 92? Like, hands down, one of the greatest experiences of my life. And you kind of have a built-in dating sim, too. Because, you know, if you want to get a wife, you have to talk to the maidens at the tournament and win wearing their colors. So, you got to represent and actually not lose. And the joust is cool because you're riding the horse and controlling it with the mouse. You got to get it in just the right spot, but also your stats play a role. If the person you're jousting against has phenomenal stats and yours are mediocre, you're probably going to lose. Ah, oh, such a good game. I'm gonna have to reinstall that and get it set up again. Welcome back, Aaron. It is Conqueror. Oh, I'm stuck. That's not the name. Conqueror 1086 AD. This game did not take off in its time, but I feel like that was a huge miss. If they remade it, it would be a huge hit now, because there's just so many components to the game. It's not just a FPS. It's not just any one thing. It's so many different things wrapped up into one game. And you have a limited lifespan, because we're talking Middle Ages, you know? People didn't live to be 100. In the lifetime of your character, you could wind up being super successful, or you could be a terrible human being. You can get into bar fights with people. Well, I guess you would call it more of a tavern brawl. Never played another game like it, and that to me speaks volumes. Usually that's one of two things. Either there's never been another game like it because it was that bad, or there's never been another game like it because people just didn't recognize what it was at the time. Like, I have not seen another game that's like that. I guess World of Warcraft kind of did all the elements at some point, but that wasn't the premise of the game, so... Oh, super excited for next Saturday now. Because I'm gonna... I don't even know if that's gonna be able to be pinned. It's so obscure, but it's so good. I actually found it on Galaxy of Games. Because I was never gonna get another original disc of that. Can I clean out all this? No. I have not checked out the Total War games. I actually did not really become a gamer until my mid-20s. Because growing up, it wasn't really permitted in the house, so... But my best friend growing up was definitely into games, so... He, Oh, I need to look at what I'm actually doing here. He introduced me to games, and my mind was blown, so... He's also the one who introduced me to Magic the Gathering. And he got mad when I surpassed his skill set. So these Total War games. What are we seeing out of these kind of games? Oh man, I gotta get these ones upgraded too. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, the dating thing wasn't... It wasn't played out very well. Like, you just had to say the right things once, and you were golden. Or you had to have enough money or the right stats, and they'd talk to you and then want to marry you. But the trick to it was you had to chat up the women because they were the ones that would give you pieces of the dragon slaying armor, if that's the route you want to go. If you want to slay the dragon and become the king's champion, that's the route you would go. You got to chat up the honeys on the panel. Well, right on. I'm gonna have to look into those because that sounds like something that's up my alley. I have a lot of alleys. I enjoy games for what they are. They're art. Someone worked real hard on it, and I'm here to enjoy it. Oh. Okay. I like this sword. This sword's so good. This character is just way too good. That's awesome. I like versatility in my gameplays. Helps keep it from getting too dry. That's right. Ah, don't fall in that spot. It sounds like there is a lot to the game, and I enjoy that. Not just one-dimensional. Yeah, there we go. I like it. I don't think this one has an ogre or anything that comes for you, so should be pretty easy to get through. Oh my. Well, yeah, you want to get everybody included in that. The victory is so much better when you conquer every civilization. I do also enjoy the civilization games, but I'm not, like, sweaty competitive about it. I'll just casually build. If you outpace me, I guess I'll lose. I really need to upgrade my PC and get more memory in there. Because at this rate, I'm having to uninstall and reinstall games as I need them. It's a bit obnoxious. Man, those cannons are so good. Too good. Too good. I used to really enjoy playing... Man, I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm absolutely gonna have to look it up. Cyberstorm Corporate Wars. That's what it was. Used to absolutely love Cyberstorm Corporate Wars. Cyberstorm 2 Corporate Wars. That's what it was. Instead of mechs, they were called Hercs. And the pilots were just like little floating heads in jars. But if your pilots took too much damage, they would lose sanity. And if your pilots went insane, they would just start wandering around the map. But there was one corporation that would just start with a ridiculous amount of money. They didn't always get the most powerful Hercs, but they would start with the most money, so it made it the easiest to get a strong foothold early on, go to other planets for harvesting resources, but it was a top-down view. And you could have, I think, up to 8 Hercs and pilots. and you'd go on like scrapping, salvaging missions. It was really cool. It's a really fun game, but really easy to lose. Really easy to lose. Man, that sword is so cool, and it does so much damage. But I think that's going to do it for us on time. Got a couple hours in. The whole streaming 3 days a week is, it's a lot of time spent, but I could reduce it and then do a longer stream. But let me know what you think. And AJ, I will get with you to get Dragon over to the Discord server that I'm gradually building. So we'll try and get everybody migrated over at some point. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend, everyone.